there, it's Erin from littleslovelearning.com, and today I am back to share more information with you about phonological awareness. So if you've seen my previous videos, you know that phonological awareness is being able to hear and manipulate the sounds in a spoken language. And we have been discussing all the different subcategories underneath phonological awareness. So we have word awareness, syllable awareness, rhyme awareness, and phonemic awareness. Now, I've done videos on each of these areas, and today's video is going to focus on syllable awareness. So we're going to talk about what a syllable is. We're going to talk about why it's important for our little ones to be able to hear syllables, play with syllables in words, and how this is going to positively impact them on their reading journey. So let's go ahead and get started. A syllable is a word or word part that has a vowel sound. Every syllable needs to have a vowel sound. I like to teach my students how sounds are formed in their mouths. And for vowels, I teach them that nothing is impeding the airflow. Their teeth, their tongue, their lips, nothing is blocking the sound from coming out when you make a vowel sound. Vowel sounds make our chins drop, and we're able to actually sing because of vowel sounds. I think that's a pretty fun fact for them to learn. So every syllable is going to have a vowel sound. It might be one vowel letter, it might be a vowel team, but it's going to have a vowel sound. So the first thing we want to do is help our little ones hear how to identify how many syllables are in a word. There are a couple of ways you can do this. The traditional way is to clap the number of syllables in a word. So for example, if I were to say football, football, I clap 2 times, 2 syllables. Now, sometimes this can be tricky for students and they're just clapping all over the place and they really can't hear the syllables. So another way you can do this is to have them put their chin on top of their fingers and put their elbows on the table, and then have them say the word and feel how many times their chin dropped into their hands. It will drop for each vowel sound. So, football. My chin dropped 2 times. That's why it's 2 syllables. A third way you can help them identify syllables is another fun one. You actually have them keep their mouths closed while they say the word. It's kind of like humming. And you ask them, how many times did you try to open your mouth? And that is how many syllables there were. So for example, that's football. It was 2 syllables. So that's another fun way to help them identify how many syllables are in a word. Now that's sort of the basic first step with syllable awareness. You want them to know that each syllable has a vowel sound, and you want them to be able to count how many syllables are in words. But there's so much more we can do with syllables that it's more complex, but that will help our little ones with their reading foundation. The 4 complex skills we're going to talk about today include blending, segmenting, deleting, and substituting. So we can do all of these skills with syllables. So the first one is blending. I could say to my students, what's my mystery word? Cupcake. Cupcake. They're going to blend it together. Compound words is a great place to start with this, but you can also do it without compound words. So for example, what is my mystery word? Water. Water. Very good. So I'm having them blend those syllables together to make words. The second complex skill is segmenting. That's when I want them to break up the word into syllables. So I might say, here's my word, calendar. How many syllables? 3. Can you break that word up into its syllables? Cal-en-der. That's right. So we've broken up that word calendar into its 3 syllables. The third complex skill to work on is deleting. So I'm going to say a word and I'm going to ask my little one to repeat the word without one of the syllables. So for example, I would say skateboard, skateboard. Now say skateboard without board. Skate. That's all that's left, that syllable. We can do that again with compound words or without compound words. So I could say timer, timer. Now say timer without time. The only syllable left is So you can have them delete the first syllable or the last syllable. Either way, it's going to be really good practice for them. And then the fourth complex skill is substituting. That's when we're going to ask them to replace part of the word with a different syllable. So for example, I could say snowball, snowball. Now say snowball, but change ball to man, snowman. That's my new word. So I have substituted, I have replaced one of the syllables with a different syllable, and it's given me a new word. Those 4 complex tasks are really great to help our little ones with their reading foundations. So I hope these ideas were helpful for you when you're working on syllable awareness with your little ones. What I love most about these games is they're all done orally, so you don't need to prepare anything in advance. You don't need to have a big long lesson for this. You can work on these skills while your students are lining up. If you're a parent, you can work on these skills while you're eating lunch or dinner with your little one, while you're giving them a bath or driving in the car, waiting in line. You can pull these kinds of activities out all the time, and you will be strengthening their reading foundation, which is so important for success, not only in school, but also in life. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below, or you can find me on my website, littlesoflearning.com. I would love to talk with you more about this and to help you in any way that I can. Until the next video, happy learning. Bye.